एक बाबा मिले मधुबन में, शिव बाबा मिले उनके तन में।
आज सद्भाव सत शिक्षक
Today, the true father, the true teacher, and the true guru is seeing his children who are the embodiments of the power of truth in all four directions. The foundation of truth is purity. And the practical proof of truth is divinity visible on the face as well as in the activity. Even in the world, many souls call themselves truthful. Or that's what they think they are.
पवित्रता के आधार पर होती।
However, truth, complete truth, is based on purity. If there isn't purity,
तो सदा सत्य का रह नहीं सकते।
then there also isn't constant truthfulness.
तो आप सबका फाउंडेशन क्या है?
So, what is the foundation
पवित्र
of all of you? It is purity.
पवित्रता के आधार पर सत्य का स्वरूप सुतह और सहज सदा होता है।
On the basis of purity, truth is experienced automatically and naturally.
सिर्फ सच बोलना, सच करना
Truthfulness doesn't merely mean to speak the truth or to do what is true.
इसको नहीं कहा जाता।
Truth is not only that much.
सबसे पहला सत्य जिससे आपको पवित्रता की बात सत्यता की शक्ति आई।
The first form of truth which gave you the strength of truth and purity
अपने सत्य स्वरूप को जाना।
is that you first of all recognized your true form.
आत्मा
I am a soul.
सत्य स्वरूप पहले नहीं जानते थे,
You did not know about this truth before. I am a soul. You did not know about this truth before. So, the first truth
स्वरूप को जाना।
which you came to know was that you recognized your own form.
फलाने हूँ या
I am so and so
बॉडी के हिसाब से वो सत्य स्वरूप था.
based on the consciousness of the body. Was that truth? I am so and so based on the consciousness of the body. Was that truth? No. The first truth is
स्वरूप
to know the true self. Who am I?
और फिर
And then
बाप के सत्य परिचय को जाने.
you came to know the true introduction of the Father. You have come to know the Father, haven't you?
अच्छी तरह से जाना.
You have come to know Him very well, haven't you?
सत्य स्वरूप
You have come to know your true form as well as the true form of the Father very well, haven't you?
तीसरी बात
The third thing,
इस सृष्टि चक्र को भी सत्य स्वरूप से जाना.
you have come to know about the truth of the world cycle.
ये चक्कर क्या है
What is this cycle
और इसमें मेरा पार्ट है.
and what is my part in it?
तो अपना पार्ट अच्छी तरह से स्पष्ट
You have understood or come to know about your part very clearly. Haven't you come to know?
अच्छा पार्ट है ना.
It's a good part, is it not?
सबसे अच्छा पार्ट संगम योग का कहेंगे.
The best part is the part you have at Sangam Yuga.
लेकिन आपका देव आत्मा का पार्ट भी
Nevertheless, even
विश्व
your part as a deity soul
सारे चक्कर के आत्माओं से
compared to all the souls in the world cycle is also very elevated.
धर्म आत्माएं
Even compared to the prophet souls or the great souls,
पाठ बजाती है.
your role is higher. They too play their part. They too play their part.
आत्मा और शरीर दोनों से पवित्र नहीं.
But they are not pure
और आप
in body as well as soul. But you
शरीर
as deity souls are pure in soul as well as body.
दोनों से पवित्र है, जो सारे कलप में और कोई आत्मा ऐसा
And at no time in the whole cycle, anyone else, any other soul has that much purity as much as you have. Therefore, the foundation
और कोई
of purity is the strongest in you. No one's purity is that much elevated as yours. Do you remember? Are you able to recollect your deity's part, your deity role? Are you able to recollect? Can you recall? Yes? Can you recall? Can the Pandavas recall your deity role?
देव आत्मा की पवित्रता नेचुरल
The purity of a deity's soul is in its most natural form.
महान आत्माएं आत्मा को पवित्र बनाती है.
Great souls do make souls pure. Great souls do make other souls pure,
पुरुषार्थ से
but that too with great effort. It's not natural. It's not instilled naturally.
चल है
Neither it is natural nor does it become their nature.
और आपकी आधा कलम पवित्रता की जीवन
But the life of purity which you lead for half a kalpa is not only natural, but it is also part of your nature.
कोई पुरुषार्थ वहाँ
That is, you don't have to make efforts there to become pure or to experience purity.
पुरुषार्थ
The efforts which you make here
नेचुरल हो जाता
result in your purity being natural there.
क्या कि वहाँ
Why?
पवित्र
Because there is no trace of impurity there. There is total ignorance of impurity. They don't even know that impurity ever exists.
इसलिए
This is why
आपकी पवित्रता का प्रैक्टिकल स्वरूप देवता अर्थात दिव्यता का है.
Therefore, the practical form of your purity is divinity, that is, deity life. At this time,
Satyavan Samche.
however much the people in the world may consider themselves to be very truthful,
की सत्यता ही नहीं.
however, they don't even know the truth of themselves.
बाप के
They do not know the truth of the Father. That is, they don't know the true introduction of the Father.
तो संपूर्ण
So,
सत्य स्वरूप देंगे.
they cannot be called the ones who are embodiments of complete truth.
आप में भी सत्यता की शक्ति सदा तब रहेगी जब
The power of truth will be constant in you only
सत्य स्वरूप की स्मृति
if you are aware constantly of your true form and the true form of the Father.
सदैव हर संकल्प
If you are, then
आपका
every thought of yours will be true in its natural form.
अभी कभी बोल भी जाते हो.
Now you sometimes forget it because you come into body consciousness.
तो संकल्प सदा
And therefore,
सत्यता के
your
शक्तिशाली
thoughts
पवित्रता के शक्तिशाली हो वो सदा नहीं
are not constantly your thoughts are not constantly the embodiments of purity and truth.
सदा रहे.
That is, your mind is not constantly the embodiment of purity and truth. Is it constant, or do you sometimes have waste thoughts?
व्यर्थ को सत्य कहेंगे.
Will waste thoughts be called the truth?
कहेंगे.
Will they? Will they be called the truth?
कहेंगे.
No,
झूठ तो बोला ही नहीं.
because you don't speak lies. They're only waste thoughts. You're not thinking lies or anything false. Then why can't they be called the truth?
अगर कोई ये समझ के बैठे
If someone thinks
मैं
that
कभी भी झूठ
I never speak lies, I always speak the truth,
लेकिन सत्यता की परख
but
के संकल्प बोल
the discernment or the discrimination of truth is based on your thoughts, words, actions, contacts, relationships, and in all of them there has to be the experience of divinity.
लेकिन
you may be speaking the truth.
they feel
But if the words are not filled with divinity, just like you find some people, they say angrily, I'm speaking the truth, I'm speaking the truth, I always speak the truth. They say it in a very angry tone. There is no divinity in the words.
बोल में कर्म में
There is no divinity in the actions. So, if there isn't divinity in the words and actions,
दूसरे
then
आपका सच सच नहीं लगेगा.
the one to whom you are saying this will not feel that you are speaking the truth. He will not feel it to be the truth. He will think that this one is
सिद्ध
trying to prove himself only.
समझ में नहीं आता कि
And I don't understand whether it's really true or not.
सत्य को सिद्ध
Because
के लिए सिद्ध करने की
there is no need to be adamant or stubborn to prove the truth.
अगर हम ये सत्य को
If
सिद्ध से
you become adamant and try to prove that you are true,
दिव्यता
then
दिखाई नहीं.
divinity will not be visible.
साधारणता है
This is
दुनिया में भी करते
very ordinary action which people in the world also do.
और बाप दादा सत्य की निशानी एक सलोकन में
And Bap Dada gives a slogan as a sign of truth. You have heard it.
जो सच्चा होगा
You have heard Baba speaking even in Sakar form, because if someone is speaking the truth, then what will his actions be like? He will be dancing.
सदा
The one who is truthful is always dancing in happiness and joy.
जब सिद्ध करके सिद्ध करते हैं
When someone tries to prove that he is right and becomes adamant whilst proving, then
नोट करेंगे
if you note the change coming on his face, you will come to know that it isn't the face of happiness and joy.
सोचने का और
And also the other one's face who's hearing will not be the face of cheerfulness. There will be sorrow, there will be anger, there will be
सच तो पीठो
thinking too much, but there won't be joy and happiness and dancing. But truth means a true one is dancing. And therefore,
जीवन
if one is truthful,
के
then
दिन या रात बहुत अच्छी लगती है
for him there is constant happiness. Day and night he is constantly happy.
असत्य
If some untruth
से
is mixed in the truth,
तो उस समय की
then
जीवन
at that time
इतनी अच्छी नहीं,
he will not feel happy. He won't be pleased with his life.
तो सत्यता का अर्थ है
Therefore, the meaning of truth is
स्वरूप में स्थित होके
to become the embodiment of the truth, whether in thoughts or words or actions.
आजकल दुनिया वाले तो स्पष्ट कहते हैं
These days, people in the world say very openly
सच्ची
that
लोगों का चलना ही मुश्किल
it is impossible or very difficult
बोलना ही
to be truthful all the time. We have to show some untruthfulness.
लेकिन कई समय पर कई स्थितियों में ब्राह्मण आत्माएं भी
And several times
बोलती देखे
in many situations, even the Brahmin souls say, though they may not say, but they at least think in their mind that
कहते हैं समझते हैं कि चतुराई से चलना
that I don't speak lies, but I have to be yukti, in saying what I want to say. So it's not lies, but I have to say it in another way. So what is the cleverness? They say that we have to be very clever in saying it. We don't speak lies directly, but we are very clever in saying what we want to say. So they say it openly that we cannot speak the truth like that. The worldly people say it openly that we cannot speak the truth, and the Brahmins use a very royal language.
फिर कहती है मेरा भाव नहीं था
And then they say, I didn't mean it actually, nor did I say it with any feelings. I didn't even mean what I said or I did, but what to do? I have to do it that way. I have to become it.
लेकिन ब्रह्मा बाप को देखा
But you observed in Brahma Father, didn't you? He was in his corporeal form.
को तो आप भी सोचते
Where incorporeal form is concerned, you may say, well, Shiv Baba is incorporeal
ऊपर पे
and he's too detached, he's enjoying himself in the soul world.
नीचे आए तो
Let him come in the corporeal world and he'll come to know what it is to be in this world.
लेकिन
But Brahma Baba was in corporeal form,
स्वरूप में
wasn't he?
सब
He was
साथी
in the midst of you, your companion.
स्टूडेंट
He was a student like you.
और कितनी अपोजिशन हुई
And
सत्य
he had to face so much of opposition
के लिए
because people opposed the truth of knowledge, the truth of purity. But did Baba become very cunning or clever in his ways? People even suggested to him that,
ऐसे नहीं
Baba, please don't give Gyan directly, or don't say straight away that you must be celibate. Say it with yukti. Say yes, little bit sometimes.
लेकिन ब्रह्मा
But did Brahma Baba get frightened? Did he get frightened?
सत्यता के शक्ति धारण करने में शांत शक्ति की भी आवश्यकता है
In order to inculcate the power of truth, there is also the need of the power of tolerance. One has to tolerate, one has to bow down, one has to sometimes accept defeat. But that defeat is not defeat. At that time, it may seem that it is defeat, but actually, it is meant for being victorious forever.
सत्यता की शक्ति से
So, with the power of truth,
डायमंड चिपली बना रहे
you have exceeded to the extent that you are celebrating the diamond jubilee.
अगर पवित्रता और सत्यता नहीं हो
If there wouldn't have been purity and truth,
आज
then
आपके चेहरों से जलन से
today, from your face, from your activities, your behavior,
दिव्य
the people who come in your contact
भाव
would not have experienced that much divinity as they experience now.
चाहे प्यादा भी है
Even if somebody is only an infantry,
नंबर वन तो है
of course, children are number wise.
भारत भी
There are the Maharathis, the elephant riders.
नाम के महारथी नहीं लेकिन जो सच्चे महारथी
Not for namesake Maharathis, the elephant riders, but the real Maharathis
शक्ति
who move forward with the power of truth in them. They are the real Maharathis.
परिस्थिति को देखकर सत्यता को जरा भी किनारा
They do not put aside the truth because of circumstances. There are some who say, I didn't say anything wrong, but I said it just to face the situation. I didn't really mean it, but I had to just say it in words. I didn't really mean it. But again, that is not truth. It is not.
सत्यता के पीछे अगर
It is not being true, because if even if you have to tolerate just to forbear the truth, that is just to be truthful, even if you have to tolerate, doesn't matter. You should tolerate, because that tolerance may seem only external, that you are tolerating. Actually, in your account of righteous actions, it is being accumulated in the power, in the form of the power of tolerance.
नहीं तो क्या होता
Otherwise, what will happen is
कि अगर कोई भी थोड़ा सा सहन करने में
if
कमजोर
is not strong enough to tolerate, he becomes a little weak in tolerating,
असत्य का
then
सारा जरूर ले
he will definitely take the support of untruthfulness.
उस समय
Then at that time,
ऐसे लगता है
it will seem as if
सारा मिल गया
he has got a support and everything is okay. However,
उसके खाते में
in his account,
सहन शक्ति जमाने
there isn't the accumulation of the power of tolerance. That is, in his account, the power of tolerance will not accumulate. Externally, it may seem, and even he may think that he is moving forward very well, very smoothly, and he will think that he knows the right method, the trick of moving forward easily.
अगर अपना खाते
But if he will check his account,
जमा का
then
बहुत
then there will be very little deposit in the account.
इसलिए चतुराई से नहीं
Therefore, one need not be clever.
देख करके भी कभी
There are some who try to copy others. They say, oh, this one behaves in a very clever way, and therefore she is getting good name, and she's becoming well known, and therefore I too should do like that. And because I'm very soft, I'm very slow, I'm not very cunning like her, and therefore I'm left behind. But it is not to be left behind. You are not left behind if you are truthful. It is actually that you are moving forward, because
आगे बढ़ते हो
in front of the Father you are moving forward. Maybe in front of others
पीछे दिखाई
you may be behind,
लेकिन काम किससे
but
बाप से या
you are concerned with Baba, or are you concerned with human souls? With whom is your concern? Baba, is it not?
तो बाप के दिल में
Therefore,
आगे बढ़ना
to get a place in Baba's heart, or to make Baba, or to move forward in the eyes of Baba, is what it should be, because through that you reap an elevated fortune, an elevated future. If, however, here you try to copy souls and feel that they are moving forward because of their cunningness, and let me do the same, then maybe at that time or for some time you may become well known, your name may be announced. You may be in the list of speakers giving lectures. You may be also in the list of those who are running centers. However, it is only up to now. It will not make you get the fruit for the whole kalpa. Baba sometimes says that it's just like sowing the seed in a plowed field, and you get the fruit from the tree, and once you get the fruit, you don't allow it to ripen, but you just eat it raw, and therefore it is only instant fruit, but no fruit for the future. So the fruit is only transitory in the form of name, fame, glory, praise, and that is like eating raw fruit. So don't copy anyone in that way. Even if you don't have a name here, it doesn't matter, because you have a name in the front, in the Father's list in his heart. This is why you have to become a diamond, and therefore there is need to do all these type of checkings. There should be no blemish, no spots or flaw in the diamond. Find out, make sure there isn't any flaw hidden in the diamond. So, with the power of truth, imbibe divinity. Even if you have to tolerate, doesn't matter. Don't be afraid. Truth will be proved at the right time. You say it, don't you? That the boat of truth may shake, but it never sinks. So if it doesn't sink, it means it reaches the shore, doesn't it?
निर्भय बनो।
Become fearless.
अगर कहाँ भी सामना करना पड़ता है,
If there is the need to face an encounter,
ब्रह्मा बाप
to face any situation,
आगे रहो।
just keep Brahma Baba's life in front of you.
या ब्रह्मा बाप के आगे दुनिया की परिस्थितियाँ तो
The circumstances of the world were in front of Brahma Baba also.
बच्चों की
Not only were the situations or circumstances of the world in front of Baba, but even the situations created by the children were in front of the Father.
धन में होते जिम्मेवारी
However, in spite of his responsibilities, in spite of being in such a big gathering, with the power of truth, he became victorious.
बच्चों की खिटखिट ब्रह्मा बाप ने नहीं देखी है।
Didn't Baba witness the problems which sometimes even the children created?
वैरायटी
Because there were variety sanskaras, children with variety sanskaras in front of the Father.
लेकिन इतनी सब परिस्थितियाँ होते हुए
But in spite of all these circumstances,
सत्यता की स्वस्थिति ने संपूर्ण
his self-stage based on truth made him become perfect, and that is attain perfection.
सबको क्या बनना है?
So what do all of you have to become?
चतुराई तो नहीं ना,
Should you show your cleverness?
बहुत अच्छे बोलते हैं।
Some children are very clever. They say, Baba, I didn't do anything much. I just was a little bit clever in doing it. We have to become that, Baba.
लेकिन कब तक?
But for how long?
सहन शक्ति धारण कर असत्य को सामना करो।
Now inculcate the power of tolerance and face the challenge of untruth. Don't come under its influence. There are many who think that I have seen this weakness even in the Maharathis, and we have to follow the Maharathis. Baba, Brahma Baba is also no more in front of us in the corporeal form. It's the Maharathis who are in front of us, and therefore we have to follow them.
महारथी भी
But even if a Maharathi mixes
से चलता है,
his ideas and tries to be clever, then at that time he is not a Maharathi.
उस समय ग्रहचारी में
At that time he is under the influence of a bad omen. He is not a Maharathi.
इसीलिए बाप ने क्या स्लोगन दिया?
Therefore, what slogan has the father given? Follow the father.
या
Or has he given the slogan, follow brother and sister?
तो साकार कर्म में ब्रह्मा बाप को आगे रखो,
So,
फॉलो करो.
keep Brahma Baba in front of you whilst performing actions, and keep
मेरा
the incorporeal father in front of you for becoming bodiless.
चाहे अच्छे अच्छे बच्चे भी हैं,
Yes, there are very good children also,
वो भी फॉलो फादर करते हैं.
but they are the ones who follow the father.
तो आपको क्या करना है?
So, what do you have to do?
फादर
You have to follow the father, is it not? Are you sure?
की तुरंत
Are you firm on it that you have to follow the father, or do you not, or will you not mind taking the advantage if you try to follow someone else and you don't mind what you get in the future? There are some who may think, well, doesn't matter. In Satyug,
चाहे कम
I may get a smaller status, but doesn't matter. At least I'll be happy there.
दुख तो होगा नहीं,
I won't have any sorrow there.
सब प्राप्तियां तो होगी.
I will have all the attainments anyway.
प्रजा
Never mind if I am a subject there and the lowest form of subject, even then I'll still have all the attainments,
प्राप्ति तो होगी.
because in Satyug nobody lacks any attainments.
मजा लेंगे.
So let me enjoy at this time. We'll see what happens in the future.
लेकिन ये अल्पकाल का
But
मजा
this pleasure of
सजा
this temporary pleasure or enjoyment only becomes instrumental for a big punishment in the future.
तो वो मंजूर है.
Are you happy with that? Do you want it that way? Do you not mind getting punishment?
मजा ले लो.
Enjoy your punishment too. You don't mind?
तीनों बातें याद रखो.
So remember all the three things: purity, truth, and divinity. Pavitrata, Satyata, Divyata. Purity, truth, and divinity.
साधारण बोलने, साधारण संकल्प नहीं, साधारण कर्म नहीं.
Let not your thoughts be ordinary, or your words be ordinary, or your actions be ordinary. Let them all be divine. The meaning of divinity. The meaning of divinity is to be divine in thoughts, in words and actions. Just as people say, what is a sin? They ask you, what is a sin? How will you define a sin? And you say, a sinful action is an action which is committed under the influence of any vice. So any action committed under the influence of vice becomes a sin. And therefore divinity means everything based on divine virtues, thoughts, words and actions on the basis of divine virtues. So, did you understand the importance of truth? Can you make yourself bodiless within a second? How will you do it? You create a thought. I am a bodiless soul. How long does it take you to create this thought? Only a second, is it not? I am a bodiless soul. So within a second, you can become detached, bodiless, and loved by the Father. Perform this drill throughout the day, from time to time, in between. So during the day, whole day, in between, from time to time, do this drill, this exercise, mental exercise. You know how to do this exercise, don't you? So now, just now, do it. In a second, just become detached. Become a bodiless soul. Just become it. Okay.
मजबूत रखने वाले सदा सत्यता की शक्ति से विश्व में भी सत्य युग सत्यता की शक्ति के
I'll tell at the end, please.
समय मन वाणी कर्म तीनों में दिव्यता धारण करने वाले सदा करने के नेचुरल अभ्यास वाली आत्माओं को भावना का याद प्यार और नमस्ते।
To all those who in to all those in all the four directions who are very strong in the foundation of purity, who with the vibrations of the power of truth in their thoughts, words and action, bring the world of truth in this world, those who inculcate divinity in their life and follow the Father in their natural way, those who practice this all the time, to them Yad Pyar and Namaste. And then Baba says, this natural practice which you did of being bodiless, try to continue this practice and do it as often as possible. Maybe it could be for half a minute, for 1 minute, for 2 minutes, and then increase this practice. Do it as much as you can, because this practice will help you at the end. At the end, you will become successful only on the basis of this practice of being bodiless in a second. Can you become bodiless in a second? Did you become bodiless when Baba told you so? Or did you spend your time in battling? Could you become bodiless in a second? Or did you have to work hard and that whole time was spent only in battling inside? Can you become bodiless in a second? Can you? Can you become? You may have to do a lot of work, and can you become bodiless even then? Can you? Can you? Baba's asking, yes or no? Is it difficult? Is it difficult? Baba speaking to Gayatri Ben, you're working too hard in the UN, running about here and there, and you have lots of work, and there in the UN you try to become bodiless in a second. Will it be possible? Will it be possible? Can you become there? Can you? Baba is asking. If you do this practice from time to time, then it will become so natural in you, just as it is so natural to come in body consciousness. You don't have to work hard to become body conscious, do you? Do you have to work hard to remember you are you are so and so? It's so natural, is it not? Similarly, this too will become natural. Whenever you wish, you can become bodiless, and whenever you wish, you can come into the body again. Okay, you may have lots of work to do, then take the support of the body.
लेकिन आत्मा लेने वाली
But I am a soul taking the support of the body.
वो नहीं
That should not be forgotten.
करने वाली नहीं कराने वाली.
I am not the one who's doing it, but I am the one who's getting it done through the body.
जैसे दूसरों से
Just as you make others do some work, don't you?
समय
At that time,
अलग समझते
you think that you are different from the one to whom you have told to do something, or whom you are making to do something. Similarly, you are the one who is different from the body, and you are making the soul, the body do the work, and you are a soul.
ये प्रैक्टिस करें
You have to practice this.
तो कभी
Then
बॉडी कॉन्शियस के बातों में जो
you will not fluctuate in your stage because of body consciousness.
समझा
Did you understand?
डबल विदेशी आगे जाने चाहते हो
Double foreigners like to move fast forward, move. Double foreigners like to move forward very fast, is it not?
भी अच्छे
You are very good. You do pay a great deal of attention.
सेवा में भी हो बहुत
You also have a great
अच्छा
amount of zeal and enthusiasm in service, and this will continue and increase more and more.
सभी ने इस वर्ष डबल विदेशों से पूछ रहे हैं
Baba is asking the double foreigners
वर्ष
that
जो सेवा की
whatever service
जो
you did
मिला
this year, that is 95, the project which you were given to do, were you satisfied in it?
संतुष्ट रहे
Were you satisfied in the project or in the service you did for the project?
संतुष्ट रहे
Were you all satisfied?
सभी ने किया ना
You all worked hard, you all did programs, didn't you? For this living values, values for a better world. Baba is referring to that. Are you all satisfied with the programs you did?
हाँ या ना
Yes or no? Ha or na? Ha ji or na ji?
कुछ भी सेवा करो
Whatever service you do,
जिज्ञासु कोर्स वाले
it could be also in the form of giving a course. And even if they come or they don't come
स्वयं
to take the course,
तुष्ट
but you should be satisfied with yourself.
निश्चय को
Have the faith
कि अगर
that
मैं संतुष्ट
if I remain satisfied,
आज नहीं तो
then if not today, then but tomorrow,
मैसेज
this message
करेगा
will do the work.
करना ही
The message of remaining satisfied will do the work.
थोड़ा सा उदास नहीं बनो,
Do not sulk
कर्जा तो किया,
and say, oh, I worked so hard, I spent so much money, I did so many programs, I invited so many people, and yet no one came. Or even if they came for the program, they did not become regular students. Never mind, you at least did the job.
हिसाब किताब में
In your account, it has been accumulated, and
संदेश मिल
you at least gave the message.
टाइम
Therefore,
सभी को आना
what you did was accurate because everyone will come at his own time. Therefore, keep on doing.
खर्चा बहुत हुआ,
You may have spent a lot of money, but don't think about that.
अगर स्वयं संतुष्ट
If you are satisfied within, then your expenditure has been spent, or the money you spent was used in a worthwhile way.
घबराओ नहीं,
Don't be frightened, or don't begin to think, I don't know what happened. There are many who think probably my yoga wasn't good and this is why nobody turned up.
किसे योग
But then with whom was your yoga? Do you have anyone else with whom you have yoga?
योग
Yes, your yoga is there.
सदा
It is good and it will always be there.
बाकी कोई सीजन का फल
But sometimes it's like a seasonal fruit, you know.
हर समय
It does not come every time, and some fruits are
तो सीजन का
whole year round.
फल
If someone did not come, then maybe it's not the season now. When the season will come, then they'll come too. So don't be disheartened,
योग श्रीमत को तो मान
because you at least followed Shrimat, didn't you?
श्रीमत पर मान
You acted according to Shrimat,
किया, इसीलिए
and therefore
श्रीमत को मानना
to accept or to do according to Shrimat, anything according to Shrimat,
सफल
even if it does not bear fruit, that is also a good result because it will lead you to your success.
बढ़ते जाओ कर
Keep on doing, keep on moving forward.
और ही पश्चाताप करके
On the, on the contrary, a time will come when people will come running to you and they will bow before you, they'll touch your feet and cry out in repentance and say, I didn't listen to you at that time. Please give me now. You will become the gods and goddesses and people will touch your feet. This is why in Bhakti the Bhagats touch the feet of the gods and goddesses.
तो वो टाइम
So even that time is to come
जो सब
when people will touch your feet
कितना अच्छा
and they will say that
कल्याण
you did such good benefit of theirs. You gave them so much benefit.
अभी तो हैप्पी भी अच्छे से nothing
Now you do bring
बस
good IPs to Baba. Baba does get the result.
VIP मिलाई
You have brought good VIPs, IPs, and even that is a part of your success. And in the future too, or before, you did the youth retreat, didn't you? There was the youth retreat.
बच्चों में कितने बच्चे
How many youth were there from abroad?
कितने
How many were there, young children? There were total 50.
100
How many total? 100. How many from India? How many from abroad? Baba wants to know.
फिर
So about 75 from abroad and 25 from India. And now you're doing the women's retreat.
वो भी तैयारी
Preparations are going on, is it not, for the women's retreat? So you're moving forward.
पहले
Before,
जब कहते थे आई लव
when it was told to you bring IPs to Madhuban, you would say it's so difficult to get VIPs from abroad to India. Jayanti herself used to say this.
अभी क्या बोलती
And now what does Jayanti say?
से
It is easy.
और ये डायमंड जुबली है ना
And this is the Diamond Jubilee year. So, see, even in Bharat, all the programs which were held
सभी जगह
in majority of those programs went a great success. Why?
कि ये जो विधि रखी है
Because the method which you have adopted
कि सभी डायमंड
is
जुबली के कारण दीपक
is very good, because you invite the VIPs to light a candle in the Diamond Jubilee, so they come readily. If you tell them come and listen to our lectures, they may hesitate. But if you tell them come and light the candle, they love to come.
विधि के कारण
So because of a new method you adopted to invite the VIPs, they are interested, and more VIPs are coming in your connection. They came in your programs and they will continue to come.
क्योंकि अज्ञानी है ना
Because
तो सिर्फ सुनने
they
तो दे
they are ignorant, and so if you tell them come and listen to Gyan, they will not want it. They'll have that ego, because they'll think that they know everything. But if you tell them to come and light the candle to do something, then they'll readily come, because they'll think you have given them some position. So if you give to someone what he wants, then he will become yours. What is not a big thing to light a candle? If you think otherwise, what is it to light a candle?
लेकिन वो खुश हो जाए
But they are happy to do so, because they think that you have given them regard.
तो देश विदेश में
So in this land as well as in other lands,
डायमंड जुबली का
the celebration of the Diamond Jubilee
जो सेवा कर रहे
was very good. The service which you did and you are doing is successful, and it will continue to be successful.
अच्छा महिलाएं कितनी आती
How many women are coming in the women's retreat?
पौने 200
175. 180. 180.
अच्छा कौन कौन कर
Who are instrumental in this program? Raise your hand. Those who are working for this program, women's retreat, raise your hand. All Australians are doing it. Those who are in this, raise your hand. Yes, Caroline. Who else? Who are the brothers? No brothers. It's women's retreat. So sisters are taking care.
Shiva may be alone.
Why not allowed even to do service for of the women? Brothers not allowed to serve the women also? Baba's asking.
अच्छा
It's good.
कहाँ तो शक्तियाँ
At least it's good. The Shaktis have to be brave and do on their own. It's good.
अच्छा लगता है ना सेवा
You like to do this type of service, don't you? Hope you don't get tired.
थक तो नहीं जाते
Hope you don't get tired.
थकते हैं
Do you get tired?
टीचर्स
Teachers, raise your hand. All the teachers, all the center vasis and other teachers, raise your hands.
अच्छा अच्छा बहुत है
So many.
टीचर्स थकती है
Hope, do the teachers get tired?
जो थोड़ा थोड़ा
Those who do get tired sometimes,
वो तो हाथ
wi-
उठाएंगे
will you raise your hand or you won't? Who do get tired? Well, Baba wanted to ask and then he stopped because
कभी
Baba felt they would not. But those teachers who do not get tired, raise your hand. Not many. Not.
हाथ उठा रहे हैं
See, the Pandavas are raising their hand. The sisters are not.
पांडव तो पास हो गए
So Pandavas have passed. They don't get tired. Congratulations to the Pandavas.
थको नहीं
Don't become tired.
जिस समय थकान हुई
When you feel tired,
तो कहाँ भी जाके डांस शुरू कर
just go somewhere and dance. Start dancing.
चाहे बाथरूम
Maybe even the bathroom. Go and start dancing. Maybe anywhere, even the bathroom. Baba says.
क्या है मूड चेंज हो जाए
Because your mood will change then.
चाहे मन के खुशी में नाचो
So,
वो नहीं
if you don't want to dance physically,
तो
then
में गीत बजाओ
then maybe anyway you have to keep your mind happy. So start playing a song, singing a song, do anything of that type to make yourself come into zeal and enthusiasm again.
फॉरेन में डांस तो सबको आता है
Everybody knows how to dance in foreign countries.
डांस करने में तो
You are clever in dancing, aren't you?
डांस तो
Angel dance you all do very well. I thought somebody was getting up to dance right now.
अच्छा
So Baba says, Acha. What's to be done next?
डांस तो सबने कर ली.
So dance, you all danced. Didn't you dance?
The dadis are few, so you have got the chance. Please sit down. You have reached your home, isn't it? Madhuban, in your own home, you've reached now. You've reached close to Baba. Are you happy? Always remain happy. You do remain happy and always remain happy. Very good. with courage, you're settling all your karmic accounts.
किया कर रही हूँ नहीं किया
Have you settled your accounts?
हिम्मत चाहिए
You've got good courage.
अच्छा
Okay,
बहुत अच्छा खुशी से
very good. Always remain in happiness.
जुबली मना
You have to celebrate Diamond Jubilee. Everything is all right.
बेटा कुर्सी
You sit on the chair. Very good. If she's finding difficult, she can sit here. Is it easy on the chair or here?
Sister Denise and Chandru Ben, please come. Denise and Chandru.
Both these sisters have come to take leave.
अच्छा 8 बजे
You've played a very good role.
Brother Francois Valerie.
तबीयत ऐसी थी
How was the health? I can't hear what she's telling to Baba. I think she's describing the health about Sister Maggie, maybe.
सेवा का ही हिसाब
In Brahmin life, the account is of service only. I can't hear what she's speaking now. This is the son who stays in the Australia. First he was small and the seed of knowledge was sown in him.
खुश है
Are you happy? Baba is asking him.
थोड़ा सा उदास तो नहीं
Are you feeling little sad?
खुश खुश रहे
Always remain happy.
सो अच्छा
Whatever happened, happened for good.
अच्छा
S-
एक दो को सहयोग देना
to give cooperation to one another
सहयोग के खाते में पदम गुना जमा
is to accumulate multi-million fold times in your account of cooperation.
बहुत से तो सेवा का प्रत्यक्ष फल खुशी मिली
So the evident fruit of service is happiness.
ये भी सेवा है सब जब देखते हैं कि ये लोग इतना ध्यान रखते हैं तो देखने वालों के ऊपर क्या प्रभाव पड़ता है
When everyone sees that
में सेवा भाव
they are caring so much, so what is the impression? That they have that feelings of service
सुने ना
and they have that family feeling.
सेवा हो जाए
So whether they listen to knowledge or not, but the service is done automatically.
अच्छा Thank you for your sweet company and love, making everything easy. So much love and respect to you for your kindness and solicitude. Thank you again. उसको भी याद प्यार का भेजना
Send to her also lot of loveful remembrances
दादा के सामने
and tell her
और सदा
that she is always in front of Bab Dada and she will always remain so.
कार्ड नहीं है लेकिन वो स्वयं सामने है।
This is not the card, but she herself is in front of me.
अच्छा अच्छा है ना समय पर सहयोगी बनना ही सेवा है
It's good to become cooperative on time is actually real service. It is from Sangam Bhavan in Abu Road. So is everything is working well? Are you happy? Are others also happy?
जाएंगे
They will come
थोड़ा सा
from
अंतर होगा
the sister's side and go from the brother's side,
क्योंकि सभी
but there will be a difference.
स्टेज
They won't come on the stage,
यहाँ स्टेज के बिल्कुल पास से जाएंगे
but
तो आप सभी से निवेदन
From down only
पीछे जाइए.
they have to go. So everyone are.
बोले जो आ रहे हैं ना
क्या?
हेडफोन को जरा केयर लेने के लिए सीट के ऊपर ही रख के जावे हेडफोन.
Those who are getting up from their seats, please keep your headphones on the seats itself. Good, you have keeping courage. He is the one who remembers. He is not the one. He is not the one who shows outside. He is not the one who remembers on a gross level, but the one who remembers from the heart, from the mind. That which Brahma Baba used to say, that you have to remember, you have not to remember, not. Good, very good. Because he was telling that I got success in the service.
अमरूद है, इसको काटा है भोग में.
ये ज्ञान सरोवर का ग्वावा है. ज्ञान सरोवर का अमरूद. Guava from Gyan Sarovar. This is mango from South Africa.
हीरे जैसा बाबा है, हीरे जैसे बोल, मेरा तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरा न कोई, मेरा तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरा न कोई। दुनिया है पराई, परायों से क्या मोह, दुनिया है पराई, परायों से क्या मोह, मेरा तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरा न कोई, मेरा तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरा न कोई। Let's all join in this song. मेरा तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरा कोई, मेरा तो शिव बाबा एक, दूसरा ना कोई।
आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं। पल के ना पल भर बंद मेरी, हूँ पल के ना पल भर बंद मेरी, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं। आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। हो गए अपनी हाल ये नैया, बाप की रूहानी नजरों से पा लिया है मुझे था जो पाना, ये आवाज निकले अंतर से। आप शक्ति यूं ही भरते रहो बाबा, आप शक्ति यूं ही भरते रहो बाबा, इस देह की दुनिया से उड़ जाऊं, इस देह की दुनिया से उड़ जाऊं। आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। शुक्रिया आपका लाखों बाबा, आपने हमको दिल से अपना लिया। प्यास जन्मों की अब बुझ गई है, अपनी नजरों में हमको बसा जो लिया। आप आके यूं ही मिलते रहो बाबा, आप आके यूं ही मिलते रहो बाबा, बनके जन्नत की खुशबू बिखर जाऊं, बनके जन्नत की खुशबू बिखर जाऊं। आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। हर कल्प यूं ही मिलते रहेंगे, प्रीत की डोरी ऐसी है बांधी, आपसे दूर ना रह सकेंगे, आए माया की कितनी भी आंधी। प्यार की वर्षा करते रहो बाबा, प्यार की वर्षा करते रहो बाबा, मैं स्नेह के मोती से भर जाऊं, मैं स्नेह के मोती से भर जाऊं। आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं, सुख सागर में गहरे
और जब तक गुलजार दादी लौटे नहीं तब तक बैठे रहेंगे। उसके बाद केवल ज्ञान सरोवर वाले ही उठेंगे। We will all remain seated till Gulzar Dadi returns, and after that only those who are staying in